morning. It's 6:17 a.m. Not me zooming to the gym and completely forgetting that we're hanging out today. I'll do a proper intro once I get to the other gym and we start our back workout, but right now I'm at the small gym and I'm just gonna walk, warm up, you know, that whole thing, be sipping on my pump. You guys know the drill already. And then I think today, unfortunately, we might have cardio. Good morning. Officially, I just finished walking, took my pre-workout, took my creatine. Now I'm at the gym. We're gonna hit back day today. I typically do start with pull-ups, but because it's like so cold outside and I really, even though I warmed up during my walk, I still wanna like warm up my upper body. So I'm actually start with pull downs, still doing my same weight and rep, if not more weight, but just really wanting to warm up because I feel like my pull-ups just aren't gonna be what they usually are if I am literally going in there cold. So we're gonna try starting with pull downs. But your girl has a fully charged camera and 3 hours of time to talk, so I won't feel like it's so rushed like yesterday was. Every gym is so different with their pull down machines, like the weight. Sometimes I can do 55 and it's way too heavy. Sometimes I can do 100 and it feels light. I'm trying to get you guys in a good spot where we can, yeah. Feels good. Oh, I hope you can even hear me. Hello. I want to talk more about myths / things in my fitness journey I learned the hard way. Really big topic for me now, especially since I had to learn the hard way with my gut. I'm not saying this is the only thing that happened, but 100% how 0 calorie, low sugar, no sugar alternatives affect you, and how if you're gonna eat like a piece of chocolate, just eat a freaking piece of chocolate. Because I'm not saying sugar is healthy for you, but basically having a piece of chocolate with cocoa and natural sugar and some milk versus having a protein chocolate bar that's healthy, that has 10 grams of protein, but has 75 more ingredients. I'm not saying it will F up your gut, but I'm saying I see all over the internet like people only talking about like how to make high protein marshmallows, how to make protein pie, how to make protein this, how to make protein that. Like everything doesn't have to have protein for one, and for two, you don't have to be eating like you're on a diet or you're in a cut. Like yes, those foods are beneficial, so having a protein bar if you are training and prepping for something and like really short on protein, but to have a protein bar every day, multiple times a day to make up for some meals or snacks that you missed or because you're eating on the go, like that's not healthy. Yeah, like I love a Diet Coke and I usually drink Diet Coke or the Coke Zero because I prefer the taste, but you shouldn't be finding alternatives for every single type of sugar or food in your life. Just eat the real thing. Okay, again, I'm not saying like don't ever have a protein bar. Like yes, please still eat protein bars, please still eat low calorie options. Sometimes the low calorie option is better in my opinion. Don't swap it out for every single meal and every single thing you eat because that crap is not good for you in copious amounts. That's another thing I learned. Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. I used to be all or nothing with my diet, and I feel like it's okay to have a handful of Doritos. A whole family-sized bag of Doritos? No. But eating 3 or 4 chips or a serving or 2 servings once or twice a week will not kill the gains. Obviously, if you're eating processed junk food for 3 to 4 snacks a day and then eating like chicken, rice, green beans for dinner, yeah, you probably won't see progress and you'll probably be inflamed. But if after dinner you want 2 Oreos, have them. It's when you have like 6 Oreos in a night that it becomes an issue, or not an issue, but you might not be seeing the progress that you want to see. So everything in moderation. Don't tell yourself you can't have something, because I feel like when I tell myself I can't have a little bit of anything, when I do see that food in the future, I'll binge eat it. So say you go cold turkey, no sugar or no processed foods, great. But if you aren't at that healthy relationship yet where you feel like you can continue that, the next time you're at like a party or a family gathering or something where there's lots of sweets, instead of like having a single slice, your body will probably want to have more than that because you restricted yourself so often from eating those sweets. Everything in moderation. Like, allow yourself to have the things you enjoy and love to make your fitness journey sustainable, because I spent so many months cutting out everything I thought was bad, and then I would binge when I saw a bag of Doritos at a party. All right, last time. Let me wipe on this machine and then we can go to do pull-ups. Yeah, I guess we'll have to go over there and do that. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm feeling nervous. Also, there's just not a great place to do pull-ups at this gym. You guys, I was on Kim K's TikTok live last night. I wasn't expecting it to be like literally like a is it called QVC? QVC show. I might have to do negatives depending on how weak I'm feeling. Oh, my shoulder hurts, you guys. I got like, these are just sliding out, so this is actually not bar. So I'm just going wider than I want. I need to shave my pits. I have to do 2 more of those, you guys. I'm trying to think of like other fit things that I wish I'd known sooner. I mean, there's just so much. And unfortunately, like a lot of it is trial and error, which I mean, just how it is, but I'm glad I can at least share with you my experience to hopefully help you guys avoid, you know, doing the same thing and just wasting so much of your time. But I will say, like, yes, I wasted time, but I learned a lot. I'm not saying you should have to make these mistakes to learn and be better, but like, it's good for you to have obviously your own journey and to try and see what works for you and what doesn't. Are you staying hydrated, queen? Also, these are pull-ups. This is a chin up, so hands are facing away from you. I was looking this way, there's a mirror behind me, that way. I saw my back and I was like, oh, you look kind of good. Okay, fam, actually I was standing right here. I'm doing barbell rows. I'm not a huge fan of barbell rows just because I have a very long torso. So when I hinge, it puts my back in a slightly uncomfortable position. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not gonna go too heavy. Or maybe I'm just doing the movement completely wrong. But yeah, that didn't feel great, but it's heavy. It just is an unnatural movement for me. But maybe it's just one of those things that I gotta keep doing, even though I don't like it. I really need help figuring out what to get my mom for Christmas. I have a few ideas. I'm gonna have to tell her not to watch this video, but getting her like a facial. I don't want to get people more stuff just because like who needs more stuff in their life? So I'm trying to like think of like experiences. Maybe like a spa day. I could get her like a massage and a facial. I don't know. And I just hate saying like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? It's never a surprise, it's never fun. And like back day is my favorite. I don't know why I'm feeling so like bleh. I feel good, but like the workout, like the movements, I'm just like not in the mood to do them. I want to do every other type of movement except the back day movement. So we did pull-ups, pull-downs. We're about to do barbell rows, and then I have curls, and then another cable row, and then we have abs. So I might actually do abs here because it's about to get busy, and the cable machine over there always fills up when it gets busy here. Alright, we have one more of those last set. Man, I'm just strapped. I feel like it's because it's Thursday and I'm ready for the weekend. goodness. I'm genuinely so confused. Back day is my favorite day of the week. Like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just the darkness getting to me. Like, waking up and it being pitch black out for the first 4 hours of the day is very depressing. Okay, jackpot. Guess we got the corner. Let me think. So we're actually doing a superset, but no, I'm not gonna do superset. We're just gonna do individually. What just happened? Just hit. Can they change the color of this wall? You guys, I'm trying so hard to be peppy for y'all. Last night I was fighting for my life. I have no food in my house because I was gonna grocery shop today. I didn't have time yesterday, but I wanted to go into the actual store because you guys know I've been so into Instacart. I was like, okay, Riss, it's not that serious. You live 6 minutes away from the grocery store. Like, literally just go to the grocery store. So last night I did Instacart, but I didn't realize how little food I had. How little. So I was quite literally just eating leftover carrots and leftover chicken. After, I mean, I had lunch, I had enough for lunch, but dinner was like literally just like carrots and chicken. And right now, my holistic practitioner is like, I would just stay away from starchy carbs if you can, because that feeds my bad bacteria in my gut. So it's not like I can't have rice. Like, I did have rice for lunch. It's not like I can't have oats and stuff like that, but she just said like in very low quantities. Well, at lunch I had a cup and a half-ish of rice, which is what I had before I had my call with her. So then I'm like, I already had my serving of white rice for the day, because she's like, when you do have rice, don't have less than half a cup. Less than half a cup of rice? Okay. It's just one of those things where I don't want to F up. I'd rather be annoyed that I'm eating really, really, really clean for a month or so, if that means it will heal my gut that much faster, versus like maybe I'm 85% in eating clean and then I still have a protein bar or like, you know, something processed, or maybe like starchy carbs or processed foods. It's like, okay, how much will that set me back? I really need to ask her, because I'm like, is it like I can eat 90% clean and then have a little bit of stuff that feeds my bacteria and I'll still, you know, progress? Or is it no, stop feeding the bad bacteria altogether, because even if we're on these protocols and you're on these supplements, you will still be feeding the bacteria and it won't go away until you're done feeding the bacteria. I need to talk to her and clarify, because it's like, I'm terrified to accidentally eat too much rice or too much oats or, you know, healthier carbs when I feel like I shouldn't be, but I'm like, if that's gonna set me back, I don't want to eat it, you know? Oh, bro, we got cardio after that too. Is that 3 sets or 2? I think I have one more. You would be so proud of me this morning though. I did not even look at my phone till I was in the car driving to the gym. My girl had told me that, just like trying not to look at your phone first thing and for as long as possible. I work on my phone when I walk in the morning, so like I know I have to look at it then. For the first 35-40 minutes, I was getting ready, feeding the animals, getting my water set. Did not even look at my phone, left it in the bedroom. I have a pair of glasses that I had bought because I like the frames, and I meant to get my script put in them, and then I never had the time to. But I already have a pair of glasses that have my script in it. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll turn those frames that I really like, that are just no type of prescription, into just daytime blue light glasses, and then I'm going to get a nighttime blue light glass. The daytime ones are clearer and less heavy duty, and then the nighttime ones are like amber and more hardcore. But anything to get me right, I will do it. I'm not saying this was a health scare by any means, because like I'm fine, but struggling and being afraid to eat and just being afraid of foods and being in severe pain when I do eat soy sauce by accident. I don't want to live like that, and so I'm willing to just do whatever it takes, whether that means help my stress levels, help my sleep schedule, fix my diet. I will do it, and I will, even though it's gonna freaking suck, and it does suck. And I know every time me and dudes have girls' night and we're eating junk, I already know I'm gonna be in shambles. Our health, I feel like we take it for granted. We don't realize how being healthy, just waking up every day and having no issues, is really truly such a blessing, until something minor happens to you. You break an arm, or you get the flu, or like, you know, you're down for a week and you're like, oh my gosh, I literally take my health for granted every single day. All right, this is my last set, and then we're gonna finish with one more back exercise and abs. I'm gonna do a single arm row. My program calls for 2 arms, but there's no attachment over here for that, so this is my favorite exercise. Okay guys, I'm gonna actually superset my abs. Not such a low angle. That is so funny. I don't want to change the height. I don't know why I'm doing abs right now. I did abs last night at Pilates and they're so sore, but I only have 2 sets. So I'm gonna go back, finish my rows, and then we'll have one more set of abs and one more set of rows. And then cardio, besties. You guys, what is your Spotify Wrapped? Mine is always so inaccurate every single year, I swear. Like, my top artist was Playboy Cardi. I don't even listen to Playboy like that at all, actually. I'm gonna show you my top albums because I feel like that's a little tiny bit more representative. I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised Drake wasn't on there. Well, I mean, he was, but it was Some Sexy Songs for You. I'm more so surprised that my top artist didn't Drake. I also only listen to music in the gym 90% of the time. So it's like, if I'm in like a rapping mood or like a new album drops, I think that's why Playboy was so high on the list, was because when Philly came out, I listened to it a lot, but only at the gym. But then now Spotify's like, oh, like, huge Playboy fan. No. That's that. Shoot, I gotta stop talking and do abs. Hold on. I'm not gonna film abs. I'm just gonna pause this and then film my last set of rows. We're gonna wrap it up here and then go to the stairs. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since we last spoke at the gym. I've just spent the whole morning tidying and I just felt too anxious to set up the vlog and tidy with you guys. So I just tidied, finally made it to the grocery store. I need food desperately. We're gonna go in. I have quite a few things I need to get, but now I'm stressed because as I was walking out the house, the M5 had a flat tire, like not just flat, low, rims on the ground. And like, that's not good for the car. And you guys know that oh wait, maybe I haven't shared it yet, but I literally a week and a half ago got brand new all-season tires for the M5. So for it to be entirely flat, like I know tire pressure changes as weather changes, but for it to be flat on the ground is crazy. So I think I'm gonna try and pump it up, and then we might have to go to Discount Tire and get that checked out. But I'm annoyed because I wanted to go to Lens Crafters and get my lenses turned into blue light glasses. So I'm hoping we have time for everything, but I really don't know. So my practitioner gave me an entire list of foods I should lean towards. She said it's okay if I'm not 100% low FODMAP, but like I told you guys earlier, I'd rather not be low FODMAP but still be eating things that I know are gonna upset me. Basically, this entire grocery haul is gonna be an attempted low FODMAP grocery haul. I'm trying to mix up the foods I eat because you guys know me, I have like my 3 foods that I feel safe eating. Within my protocol, she sent me an entire list of low FODMAP options. I'm just gonna check it, like, can I eat lettuce without dying and feeling sick? Did I tell you how basically I can't have any starchy carbs? So I said, what about rice? And she's like, well, you can have less than half a cup. I already told you right before that call, I was freaking eating a cup and a half of rice. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get my carbs. I need to figure it out. Couscous is on this list, but I don't know if I love couscous. Millet, half cup. Grits, half cup. Buckwheat, half cup. Quinoa, half cup. Popcorn, 1 cup. And she really emphasized, make sure you limit this one. Okay, vegetable, starchy, fruit. Okay, where's lettuce? I can have arugula, asparagus, 1 spear specifically. Like, that's insane. Beets, bok choy. Basically, I can have a very wide variety of vegetables, but some of them are limited to like 1 teaspoon, 1 spear, 1/4 of a cup. That's insane. I don't even know if I can have lettuce. Oh, I'm gonna get cucumber though, because that is one vegetable I can add to the list and add some variety. These boys are long. I just picked up some cilantro and thyme. She gave me a list of seasonings that are very anti-inflammatories. These were on them and I didn't have them, so I'm adding them. Shopping for low FODMAP foods, essentially all whole foods, no processed foods, is so freaking expensive, and this just adds to like the frustration of accessibility, because I was already telling you guys how expensive the holistic route is. Your insurance doesn't cover that. That's not really as accessible to a lot of people who may be struggling with gut issues. On top of it, the cost of whole foods comparatively to processed foods just makes it that much less accessible for people. You know, they're gonna reach for the cheaper box of, I don't know, crackers than wanting to grab a container of fruit. So it's just frustrating because the cost of like trying to get better and trying to heal yourself on so many different levels, not even just with your gut, it's difficult and it's expensive. It's crazy to me. Like, all this was like $200. Except one thing I did get that like isn't gut friendly is cornbread. So everything was $195. I desperately need to eat lunch, so what I'm gonna do is start cooking some chicken, because that takes about 30 minutes. While that's cooking, we're gonna go put some air, hopefully, in the tires, and hope and pray that while I finish cooking, I let it sit and it doesn't deflate immediately. And if it doesn't deflate immediately, we're safe to go to Discount Tire and be like, yo, just got these tires. I swear on my life, I haven't even driven the car since the first snowfall, because you guys know I've been keeping track. Well, shoot, the vlog that I'm referring to is the car vlog that have been live by now, but whatever. Future me already talked about this, and I have all the footage saved on my hard drive to prove it to you guys that I haven't driven the M5 since those tires were put on. I'm so mad because they were like, for $40 a tire, we can give you like a lifetime warranty of the tire. And I was like, nah, like I don't need that. Like I've never needed that. Deflated tire minutes later. I'm gonna get the chicken going and then we're gonna go out and do the car. Quite literally the last thing I want to be doing, but here we are. It works. Slay! That was annoying. Love this for me. Just girly things. Do I have to sit here and hold this down the whole time? It was at 3.5 PSI. Hold on, there has to be a different machine. Aha! Wait, is that a jump starter? Yeah, okay. Never mind, I think that's the thing that jump starts your car. So it's at 3.5 PSI. I'm gonna turn this off so it's not annoying. We're still here in case anyone cared. We're at 21 PSI now, so. All right, I got it to 35 PSI. We're just gonna come back in like a half hour and just make sure it's not completely deflated again. And then we're good to go get that situation taken care of. But for now, I'm gonna keep cooking. I really wanted to eat before going to Discount Tire, but this is just kind of stressing me out and I think I just wanna get it out the way. About to head out and check on the tire to see if it's still
inflated. And then these are the glasses that I'm gonna try and also stop at Lens Crafters and see if they can turn them into blue light glasses. I know it's a little OD, but I wanna have a daytime and a nighttime blue light glass just because the nighttime ones are like the amber color, so the lens is a lot more aggressive. I don't know if I really wanna be wearing those all day, so I'm gonna have these ones be the daytime ones, which are still a relatively clear lens, and then I'm gonna go online and try to find heavy duty amber one for the evenings. I checked on the tire and she seems okay. Discount Tire is literally like a 3-minute drive. So we're just gonna head over there and hope that we aren't mansplained everything. But I got this package at my garage and it's skinny dipped. And even though I don't eat it right now, I love skinny dipped products. So I will be saving her for when my gut can handle a little extra. Ooh, skinny dipped dark chocolate. Oh, okay. Cute. It's like a little gift box. Wait, look it. It has all these like nuts on the back. Oh, you guys know me and my chocolate covered nuts. Dark chocolate peppermint almonds, dark chocolate coconut almond bites, dark chocolate cocoa almonds, unicorn birthday cake cashew, dark chocolate peanut butter almonds, milk chocolate peanut butter cups, dark chocolate peanut butter cups, caramel and peanut butter paradise cups, and salted caramel cashews. Well, dang. I'm hoping in the next like month and a half or so, I can at least like semi-stomach some more processed foods. I'm so terrified to drive this car. It's not that serious, but I just get nervous when I have to go to a mostly male-dominated environment, and then I feel like they have to speak to me slowly because they think I won't understand, and I don't know, that just gives me anxiety. I just pulled up to Discount Tire, and quite literally everyone in this town, they're in Discount Tire. I was the last one to arrive. I arrived late because they're all inside right now. I'm currently practicing my lines, what to say, and proactively thinking of rebuttals in case they do try to gaslight me and say that I ran over a curb or something, because I didn't. But maybe he's gonna be really, really nice and like I'm just like overreacting, but I swear I've experienced this one too many times where I'm scarred. They're always like, oh, did you try to turn it off and turn it back on? Like that's usually the type of response I get when I go and ask for help. Wish me luck. I'm too scared to even bring you guys in there with me. So I went in, dropped my stuff off. They were like, it's gonna be about an hour wait. I was like, ooh. The mall, I could literally see it from Discount Tire, except it's like half a mile. I'm literally wearing a matching sweat set from Skims, and it's 20 degrees out. And I was thinking to myself, should I do that? Like, even though it's very close. So then I called an Uber. It was like a 15-minute wait. I'm waiting. Uber's 2 minutes away. I see the guy start my car. He's like, I think I know what the issue is. Like, I'll be done in no time. So I canceled the Uber, paid the little cancellation fee, and then I wait, and he said, basically there is a very, very tiny slit cut on the inside of the tire. And I'm like, that's really weird because you guys have seen me. I've only been driving the other car. Like I have not been in this car since the first snowfall. And he's like, yeah, it could have happened on the way home from getting the tires put on. I'm like, huh? Free of charge. They ordered me a new tire to replace it, and I'm gonna just have to go back later. Well, I'm at the mall now at Lens Crafters, hoping that it's such a slow leak that I can go in there for 20-30 minutes and I won't come out to a completely deflated tire. Yeah, that's the update. So hopefully we have better news with these glasses and that they'll be able to turn them into like little blue light glasses. Well, that was a complete bust. The cost to put the blue light wrap or lens in it was going to be $240. If I had originally bought these glasses 3 months ago with the blue light lens already in it, it would have been less expensive. I just went and looked at my order to see like if these glasses were within the exchange window, because I want these exact glasses. I just want them to have blue light in them now because I had originally purchased them. I don't know why I bought them without a prescription, but I needed to have a prescription in them. I think it was because Lens Crafters didn't have this style, so I just bought the frame and I was like, I'll just get the lens put in it separately. Okay, well these were like $200. The frame with no anything in it. Like these are fake. I'm wearing my contacts right now. So the fact that to get the stupid blue light lens put in it was $240, and she said it would have been like $200 for me to get the frame and the blue light. I'm like, brother, so now you guys decide to carry this lens after I already bought it from like Macy's? Whatever. I think at this point I'm just gonna go get some blue light glasses elsewhere and just make sure I get the full lens and frame duo, because I didn't realize it was so expensive to get them separately. But we're on our way home and I desperately need to make food, so that's exactly what we're gonna do when I get home. All right, She has been laying next to me all night while I've been eating dinner. You got a big mouth and a long tongue, huh? I basically spent the whole evening cooking my vegetables, literally sitting right here the whole night. It's now time for me to wind down. I started watching Summer House and I was just watching here on my phone while working a little bit, and I decided, you know, I get to have a break. I'm gonna go sit on the couch and relax. So it's advent calendar time. So we are doing day 11. Relaxing pillow mist? I don't know if I could fall asleep with like that much scent in my face, but maybe I'll give this a shot. Fine, Ma. We can do your day because you're a spoiled brat. Oh my goodness. What's that? What's that? That's Chick Pa. Chick Ma. Oh, Chick Pa. Yo, Chick Pa right now. Here you go. There you go. You're gonna drop it right in my lap, aren't you? And then the infamous bonbon. What is this? Original not cream, hot cream? I don't know. You guys know I'm over the bonbon thing. But that is it for me tonight. I am exhausted today. It really took it out of me for some reason. I had such a good time though. I hope you guys had a really good day, and thank you so much for spending the day with me. I love you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.